Welcome back to Red Devils TV, the realest channel on YouTube, and the Manchester derby is right around the corner. And what colour will Manchester be at the end of the afternoon? And there's only one colour, and that is red. Now, if you're new to the channel, you might be thinking, what is this delusional Manchester United I'm talking about? But hi, I'm Dan, and I talk absolute about Manchester United. If you enjoy this content, leave a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and comment down below on your predictions for the Manchester derby. But anyway, let's get right into the video on why I think Manchester United will beat Man City tomorrow at the Etihad. First of all, everyone understands the origin of the underdog story. Manchester United, for so many years now, so many previous seasons, have always been the underdog when it comes to facing Man City. I mean, rightly so. Man City have won it all post Sir Alex Ferguson. They are without a doubt the best team in England and arguably one of the best teams in the world. But Manchester United have also had their moments throughout the season under Erik ten Hag, throughout last season under Erik ten Hag, and throughout previous seasons under different managers, especially against Manchester City. I mean, look at Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, how many times he beat Pep Guardiola's Man City team. It brought some amazing memories for us Manchester United fans. My personal favourite is either the Wayne Rooney overhead kick, the Scott McTominay long shot goal. There's so many more memories that I have. Even that Pogba masterclass at the Etihad under Jose Mourinho. The list goes on. And I personally believe we've beaten better Man City teams than this one with worse Manchester United sides. Now, yes, Man United have got a massive injury crisis at the moment. And to my knowledge, it's only Jack Grealish that's out for Man City at the moment. And who will they replace him with? Phil Foden, Doku, you know, pretty crap players to be honest. That's what I'd be saying if I was a fucking idiot. But at the end of the day, Man City's squad rotation is absolutely immense. But we need to talk about why Manchester United will beat Man City. And this is why I think it is. One, we're the underdogs, like I've already said. And two, counter-attacking football beats Pep Guardiola's Man City side. You've seen it over the seasons. He always struggles against a counter-attacking side that will hit the long ball, that is very fast in the build-up in possession. And when it comes to counter-attacking football, it's like something that Pep Guardiola, when he doesn't have control of the game, which is what Man City do for 80% of the game, when they don't have control, it's like they fall apart and the controlness and you could say the system isn't flowing. They bottle it. That's what I see. I mean, I'm saying this for the treble winners right now. Man City are an incredible team. But I look especially against previous games with games like Brentford, Manchester United, even Chelsea earlier this season when they drew 4-4 and other games as well that Man City have faced. Man City aren't as dominant as they were last season in my opinion. I think Erling Haaland has kind of dropped off, which is still a very incredible statement because he's still one of the best players in the world. But for the standards he set last season, I don't think he's a massive threat. I mean, last season at Old Trafford when Man United beat the treble-winning side, Man City, yes, we lost to them in the FA Cup final that Man City fans love to remind Man United fans happened. But at Old Trafford, United won 2-1. And that was due to counter-attacking football. We man-marked the likes of Kevin De Bruyne. We man-marked the likes of Erling Haaland. And if it wasn't for Jack Grealish scoring a very lucky header, we would have won 2-0 at the end of the day. But who is going to be Manchester United's key player and going to win Man United the game at the Etihad tomorrow? And for me, it's Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford, you say? Yes, I say Marcus Rashford because he is going to be the Manchester hero for the red team. And at the end of the day, Marcus Rashford, with the article he released not even 24, maybe 48 hours ago, he explained and gave United fans an insight to his life and an insight about how much he still loves this football club. Now, it could be complete PR spin, but if you're a fan like me and you appreciate having that more personal connection towards Marcus Rashford after him releasing that article or the interview, if you watched the full interview, I personally believe Marcus Rashford still wants to prove himself. He still wants to fight for the badge. And yes, his performances have been underwhelming this season compared to how much he bossed last season. You know, 30 goals in all competitions. That's the type of numbers the likes of Mo Salah put up, or Kylian Mbappe, or even the likes of Erling Haaland. Marcus Rashford for me has always been a good player, no matter what. That is his status. But I think that last season he showed the potential to be a great player. He's not a world-class player like some fans like to make him out to be. I think he's just a very good player and the potential has always been there. But last season he had the confidence. Last season he had everything going for him and he was the main man. I mean, Man United's front three consist of Weghorst, Martial or Antony. or Sancho. You know, Marcus Rashford was always going to be the main man, or even Alejandro Garnacho. But let's focus on Marcus Rashford, because with Eric Ten Hag as well, he needs to get Marcus Rashford playing to his best. And how is he going to do that? Because the number 9 is not the answer. So how will Eric Ten Hag set us up? If I was Eric Ten Hag, this is what I'd do. But I'm also going to mention my predicted 11 as well. Goalkeeper, Andre Onana. We don't need to be talking about that. But I would choose the same backline that Manchester United faced against Nottingham Forest. Now, I understand Amrabat at left back is going to be very, very challenging, because at the end of the day, he is very, very slow, and Man City will definitely target him with someone like Doku or Julian Alvarez. But I'm just looking, because United won't need to be going toe-to-toe and sprinting with Man City, because we're going to be dropping back. That's the way I think United are going to face. It's what we did against at Anfield. It's obviously a complete different team. We had other players available at Anfield when we drew 0-0. But there's just something that's telling me that United will drop back and counter-attack. Drop back and counter-attack. I think as well that the team that Eric Ten Hag is going to go for, it especially changes in that midfield. It's going to be Casemiro, Kobbie Mainoo and Scott McTominay. And you might be thinking, where does Bruno Fernandes fit? I think he goes at false 9. Marcus Rashford on the left wing, his best position. Yes, he's facing Kyle Walker, but we know so many times Marcus Rashford has beaten Kyle Walker numerous times. And Alejandro Garnacho on the right wing, who can also be a massive key player for this game. But I think with no fixed striker, Eric Ten Hag needs to compact that midfield, and we can't lose the midfield battle, because the likes of Rodri, the likes of John Stones, who comes from centre-back and goes into the midfield. Obviously, we've got the likes of Kevin De Bruyne, Kovacic, Nunes, the list goes on. Man City have an incredible midfield options. So I think Eric Ten Hag needs to compact his midfield, maybe even have someone like Bruno Fernandes on the right wing and Rashford through the middle and Garnacho on the left, and then you can interchange throughout the game and see if that changes. But I'm just very optimistic. I can't really sit here and explain like I'm Jamie Carragher or Steve Howson or anything like that. I can't sit here and explain the bullshit that these guys know. All I have is a feeling, and that's all I can go off. But the way I see it and the way I understand the football, that is how I think Man United will beat Man City tomorrow. It's simple. Counter-attacking football and don't concede. Pretty much how every football game should be. You try and concede less and you try and score more. That's the basic rule of football. And I think tactics are going to go out the window for this one. I think it's not going to be a high-scoring game. I've already said it's going to be 2-1. I just really don't think that Man City are going to dominate Manchester United. But who knows? We'll see after tomorrow afternoon. Will I come to bite my own words? Probably, because Man City are an incredible team. But there's 99% faith and 1% chance. But will it happen? Let's see. Let me know in the comments down below on your predictions for the Manchester derby tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and leave a like on the video and subscribe if you are new. Take care.